Oh, Jujutsu Kaisen.
You're right. It is Jujutsu Kaisen.
All right. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Jujutsu Kaisen Chapter 150, Perfect Preparation Part 3, and we also get color pages for this. I like this color page. It's kind of nice. Like we get the same page and 2-page spread thing.
The beach one is nice.
Yeah, it's 150 too.
The first one just reminded me that Maki is literally toast.
Yeah, she is toast. She's a toast woman. So last we left off with Maki, she has basically just killed her dad, and has gained, I guess, heavenly restriction. And she's just like admiring the sword that Mai left her. I think is the last thing that Mai was able to create before, she passed away. And we get the cool color page spread where they're both holding hands together in the beach or whatever. It's kind of sweet. Rip Mai. And we continue on with the chapter. The alarm bells start to ring, and some kid named Ranta pulls up and he's like, "Yo, Maki's going crazy, man. She's out here. She just cut down Master Ogi. The Kukuru unit has gone off to confront her." And one of the brothers is kind of surprised, like, "What?
It's not a drill."
Yeah. And we get to see that Nobuaki, which is the captain of the Kukuru unit, which is basically Zenin males who don't possess curse techniques. They're just basically the B squad, the bench players of the Jujutsu world, I guess. And Maki used to be one of them before she entered Jujutsu High. So, yeah, in any case, they're just out here just like talking wild shit. Is like if she attacked Master Ogi while he was asleep or just taking a shit.
Yeah, right.
Anybody could have done it. It is wild
Even
how
Maki is capable of that.
It's like crazy wild how disrespectful they just continue to be to her throughout this entire chapter, considering what happens. But yeah, he sends them off and is like, "Go get her before I get there, but don't kill her. I'll finish her off." And he says it with the most like pompous jawline, just like, "Ooh, I'll kill her." And we cut over to Maki. She's surrounded by a bunch of Zenin clan assholes, and she's starting to think
B-class ass niggas.
Yeah, for real. And he's just thinking like, man, I don't know what did I want to do, all that stuff. And she remembers her promise to Mai, and as one of these guys just comes in at her, he swings down her sword, and then Maki just cuts off his hands, and then just proceeds to slaughter the Kukuru unit. Just multiple L's left and right. It's kind of wild. And then the captain of these guys pull up and they're like, "Hey, are you guys done?" Oh shit! They're all down. And to Maki's side, there's a guy just crouched over.
He said, "Oh my!"
He said, "Oh my!" The guy crouched over, he summons these hands from the ground. He's an earthbender. I guess that's his curse technique.
We'll go with that.
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh, Chojuro is here. The Hei are here." And it's not just this guy, this old man with a mohawk. It's also one of the bigger brothers of the Zenin clan and Ranta. And they explain that the Hei are essentially like the A squad. They're the strongest, I guess, people in the Zenin clan. So they have Maki clapped up in these stone arms, and then she just bursts out and takes on the earthbending guy and the Kukuru captain all at the same time. Easily dispatches both of them, just kind of like snatches their throats.
Smoke.
Yeah, dead. I'll do the sound for these guys because they're not fodder. That's for the two that just died. And Maki is just pulled out their throats, and then she just gets frozen. These two eyes appear behind her, and it's this Ranta guy's curse technique, I guess, where I guess he freezes you with these eyes or whatever. And Ranta's like, "Go for it, Master Junichi!" And man, Master Junichi pulls up. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Ranta is like, this is the saddest thing, honestly. Ranta has so much faith in Junichi as he just goes like, go get him. And Maki somehow uses her, I guess, like her cursed energy. It's hard to tell because this chapter seems unfinished.
Yeah.
But
at least for these 2 pages.
Yeah, I mean, it happens sometimes with manga where they don't make it in time and they fix it for the volumes. But Maki uses her, I guess, cursed energy is what it looks like. I could be wrong. To just destroy the eyes, and it fucking destroys this kid's eyes at the same time. It's kind of fucked.
Yikes.
And I mean, I guess I got to give it up to Ranta because he's like, I'm not letting go. Kill her right here. And so, I guess Junichi uses his curse technique, which is basically just a bunch of actual fists coming down, like raining down on her. And Ranta is just standing there like, you did it, Master Junichi. You won for sure, as he slumps over and dies.
You won for sure.
I'm absolutely positive he was like, good job, Master Junichi. There's no way Maki survived that, as he dies. But Maki
That's what happens. He dies. I'm gonna lie. I thought he just couldn't see.
Yeah. You see him
So he
slump over.
died thinking that he won.
Yeah, and he didn't because Maki pulls up with the severed head of Junichi. So I guess... and one for Ranta. And the chapter ends where Maki just tosses his head into the springs. Just like, ugh.
Alright, I'm over it.
It's very reminiscent. Like, it's how you would have thought that she was Monster Chopper and that was the CP9 member. Fuck, what's his face?
I don't remember his name either.
Kumadori, I remember. Now.
How the fuck do you remember that guy?
Kumadori. How could you forget, Brian?
My favorite manga moment.
I'm honestly a little ashamed. I forgot for a minute. It's Kumadori. But yeah, she's just like, ugh, gross. And Naoya, the last man standing, pulls up and is like, how cruel. Don't you have a human heart? And it reveals that he's the head of the Hay. He's like the strongest of all of them. And she says, no, it was taken from me. And I guess they're about to square up.
So, thoughts? Do we have thoughts?
I mean, do you have thoughts?
RGC.
Ooh, this is Brian's really good chapter of the week.
Certified RGC. Certified RGC. Certified RGC.
So, it's my RGC as well.
Whoa!
Certified RGC.
Let's go!
RGC. Certified RGC.
Dude, this was a classic Jujutsu Kaisen, this needs to be animated now chapter.
and I'm gonna say this, I felt like I put so much disrespect on Maki's name, and I really questioned this, but like, I remember in the previous chapter, I was like, man, I'm not buying this. I'm not buying any stock in this at all. This is Maki. She just uploaded out of nowhere. But after just watching her dismantle her family who hated her and talked all the shit, and well, honestly, assholes, now she's running into this guy, and it's just like, who's gonna stop her?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Who stopped the other guy with heavenly restriction?
Gojo, no?
No one got stabbed.
No, Gojo got his ass beat by...
I thought he came
by
back
Megumi's
and
dad.
fought him.
Nah, he lost.
So who beat him?
I don't think anybody actually beat him.
That's bullshit. Somebody beat him. I mean,
No, nobody. I don't think anybody actually beat him. Like, even what's his name didn't beat him.
Can
I
you
think he
Google that?
actually was undefeated.
Yeah, Brian,
Can we get a search on that?
Yeah, Google that in the meantime.
Yeah.
B.ESP?
It's been a while. I'm refamiliarized.
What's his name again?
Toji Zenin.
Toji.
Okay, so yeah, I'm refamiliarizing myself with you. I've been collecting the volumes. It's fine. It's made it to my Hall of Fame. If I start physically collecting manga, it's in my Hall of Fame essentially. There's a point with every manga that I have on my shelf because I don't have a lot of room. I live in a New York apartment, so I don't have like a ton of room for a bookshelf, so I have to reserve it for series that really had an impact on me. But I'm trying to refamiliarize myself and get my knowledge up. But until Brian pulls it up. Yeah, I mean, it's really cool that she's up against Naoya. Imagine she just kills Naoya. I didn't think that these Zenin fucking guys were going to go down right now.
Yeah, just like that. I didn't think she was going to be this strong already.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I would like to think that Naoya sticks around for a while.
Right? Like, he's not going to get...
I don't think they're... Here's my theory. I mean, I could be absolutely wrong because Maki is in fucking savage mode right now, but I could see a place where Naoya doesn't even fight her and he ends up in the calling game as well. Naoya's a little different like that, you know? I could see him just kind of worming his way out of this.
Because he's fast.
Yeah. I'm curious, though. I mean, I wouldn't put it past her to just slice this dude's throat and move the fuck on.
He's losing the lane. He's losing something. He's not getting out of this.
Unscathed, you think so?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he's the one. Maybe he's like not someone who could stop Maki, but he could...
Okay, so you're right. Chris, you were right. Toji was defeated by Gojo, I think.
Well, he comes back and beats him?
Yeah, I remember
Gojo comes back and he beats him.
Yeah,
okay.
Gojo wasn't killed when he got stabbed up. He just like gets back and then he comes up and he kills Toji with I think the 6 eyes or something. He uses his like domain or whatever. I don't know. He does something. Yeah. He does something wild. Yes. I remembered something for once. One of these.
Got it.
The more you know. But in any case, this was a really cool chapter. I wish I had the drop made because I guess now that we're talking about it, this is also my RGC.
Certified RGC.
Let's go.
Oh shit! Unified.
Yeah, we gotta get on it. We gotta make the What was? I don't think it was it unified.
Unified RGC. Yeah.
Unified. Yeah, we gotta get on that because sometimes
the harmonic convergence one is when the audience also votes it.
Yeah,
we're in tune with nature.
Yeah,
which is.
I have an idea for the harmonic convergence RGC, but we have. I mean, you know, we have to get on it. You guys have to vote so we can finally achieve those. Those will be fun. But yeah, that was Jujutsu Kaisen. What a fucking crazy chapter! I can't wait to like this. I would love to get this volume just to see the finished art of what she does with this fucking dude's eyes. But yeah, I mean, I don't have much to say. It is just a slaughter fest, and it's very satisfying to see Maki trounce on these misogynists.
This was like a One Piece. This was like a classic One Piece like redemption chapter. You know what I mean? Like One Piece is really good at writing these assholes that you just want to see get fucking bodied.
Yeah.
Right?
Dude,
this
Maki
is one of those chapters.
The author snapped.
Dude, I mean, this is wild. Maki literally just tore through the patriarchy in a visceral and physical way. Very much appreciated. But then, like, now that I'm thinking about it, it's like, now what's the point of being the head of the Zenin now? Is like 20 billion of them are dead. How many of them are left? What's even the point anymore? There's probably just Naoya, Megumi.
That's why this doesn't count as murder. This is a coup.
Oh, it is a coup. Well, they were trying to coup too. Like it was just a re-coup. Reverse coup.
Oh, because the other kid was supposed to be the heir, and he passed it to her, but they wasn't trying to hear that.
No, because Gojo was
coup
around.
times 2.
Yeah, coup times 2. They were just because they didn't want Megumi to be it, and Gojo's not around, so they got real bold, and they were like, we should just assassinate these kids right now, so we could be the heads now.
Yeah, who's gonna stop us?
Yeah, for real.
Maki.
Maki.
That's what they thought.
Not only just
they took around and got their heads chopped off. Yeah. The dad got his head chopped in half. This dude with the long hair got his whole head lumped off.
Yeah, and dumped into the springs.
Ooh, who's left? There was another one, wasn't there?
No, he is left.
He's the third person?
He's the only one left.
Oh, watch him. All right, so
he's the only significant
check this out.
Zenin left.
One lost their head. One went half this way, horizontal. Naoya is going to lose his head this way. She's going to cut his whole body like this.
Just a cross.
That's vertically. Yes.
She's just crossing Zenins left and right, like quick, yeah, Christ be with you.
Yeah. Yes.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's all I got. It was a fun chapter and very worthy of an RGC, in my opinion.